Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Not for me, 'cause I didn't get any sleep. What a night I had. You know, I couldn't get the day off. And I'm really upset because there was 2 fife and drum events that I wanted to be at very much. But couldn't get the day off in time. To make matters worse, last night I didn't get any sleep. I tried, but I was up all night because Donna was in one of her moods or whatever, and an argument erupted. Happens like cyclical with her. Then finally get her to go to sleep. I try to get to bed, and wouldn't you know, there's a spider the size of the palm of my hand right above on the ceiling. So after about an hour of chasing this stupid thing around, finally getting it out of my room, I'm trying to keep it alive. Thing left me no choice but to spray it with Clorox bleach about 5 times, and it still wouldn't die. I finally lost it behind the washing machine, which is right next to the door to my bedroom. I don't like spiders. So, finally, it's after 4:30 in the morning. I'm just about to get back into bed. I'm exhausted. I'm sick. I got to get up in a few hours, go to work, right? Wouldn't you know, Donna gets very sick. Let's just say there was a lot of cleanup to do for a couple hours. Then she decides to flush things that were not flushable down the toilets. Clorox cleanup wipes, toilet paper, baby wipes, hand wipes. The toilet overflowed all over the place with sewage. I almost blew up. I think I was pretty irritated with her. I wasn't exactly very patient. I had to apologize. I was so tired, so sick, and so cranky. There's one toilet in that house. And as it is, we both needed a lot. And this thing was now severely broken. I had no snake or anything. I couldn't get the stuff out of the pipes. And to make matters worse, she went in there and she's pushing it deeper into the pipes with a plunger and flushing it again and again, and it's overflowing more poop all over the floor. And I'm like, I was like, oh, please just, I'll handle everything, please. I finally fixed it. God help me, my guardian angel, somehow that clog went boom. You heard it, and it pops through the pipes, and then the toilet finally flushed. Thank God, because in this mobile home park, if you flush something down the toilet and break the pipes, you are responsible for up to $5,000 to $10,000 worth of work, because they have to dig with a backhoe to get down to the septic thing, and it's just you have to pay for it. We don't have the money. I almost had a heart attack. Now I have heart problems, and my heart, I really needed to sleep, and I'm popping like 4 aspirin, and I'm like, my heart's about to go, and I'm like, I'm getting chest pains going down my arm through my jaw, and I'm like, this is the devil for you. Now, this comes right after the video I made last night. So, you see, spiritual warfare is a very serious, real thing. Some of us have to deal with it almost like a curse daily. I don't care if I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to be at work at 10. A series of events will happen almost every time, from illness to someone else being ill, the car not starting, something every time. And especially when I have to go to church, and it's very important to get to confession or a special holy day of obligation. Then the floodgates are loose, and there's everything in my path. From house fires to, you name it, it happens. Sometimes I'm like, Lord, do you not want me there? Or why do you allow these things? I don't know, but it's a battle every day for me. And people say witchcraft and Freemasonry and all that stuff's not real. I would not be surprised if I didn't have quite a few witches and wizards or Satan worshippers probably hexing me constantly. Because that seems like what's going on here. You have no idea the whole of it. And my own health issues. I'm very sick right now and I have to go to work again like this. It's just, it never ends. And you just have to deal and know that it could always be worse, and try to be grateful and try to be joy-filled and try to just keep on moving and keep your eyes on Christ. Some people have it a lot easier in life. I will tell you that the people who aren't going to heaven have it a lot easier. The people who don't believe in Christ, or that He's the only way, or they don't go to church and they don't have a prayer life, they don't got to deal with all this stuff. Why? Because Satan already knows he's got them sooner or later, so he doesn't bother with them. He just lets them think, enjoy their life, and as long as it doesn't have anything to do with Christ or Christ's commandments or helping neighbors, helping thy neighbor and advancing the kingdom of heaven, then you're harmless to Satan. So he just lets you enjoy your life and your family and your vacations and your homes and your whatever and your drinking and your whatever, and that's it, because he knows how narrow the way to heaven is. And he knows that most people aren't walking it, so he doesn't bother most people. But when you know as much as people like I do, you're a threat. When you have a big mouth like me, you're a double threat. And when you're seriously trying to get to heaven and to lead others, and when you're efficient at it, when it actually works, you are now going to have the whole world against you, as is my life. You will lose your family and your friends. They will turn against you. They'll be the first ones to turn you over to authorities one day. You'll lose jobs. You'll lose reputation. People think you're crazy. You'll lose everything. Your health. You'll be demonically attacked. I mean, this stuff is real. Ask any real saint, any real priest, any real nun. I mean, this is no joke. Anybody who's a real true Christian working for the Lord, a disciple, an apostle, an evangelist, this is no joke. And the scary thing is that I look all around me and 99% of the population has no clue. They're not affected by it because, like I said, they're not on the road to heaven. They're not working for God. They're not appointed by God for a specific mission like this. So therefore, they're just living their days, and I do have this envy problem sometimes. Thank you. I do have some kind of envy problem, and that's a sin. But I envy people who just have it easy, and they just have a normal life, and they can go to sleep at night without being harassed by demons and the devil sometimes, and nightmares, and serious temptations, and they don't have to have a sin conscience where they know when they're in sin and when they're not, and always having to watch and try to be holy all the time, and they can just literally relax and enjoy their life. It's not easy being a Christian, and if you think it is, then you're being taught by these fake Christians who say, John 3:16, just enjoy your life, everything's wonderful. No. When you're a threat to the devil, and this is his time down here, and he's running this world, you're like a cancer cell to him and his kingdom of darkness, and he will try to destroy you. Make no mistake. So do not sit there and think that, I'm fine, I'm blessed by God because I never have to deal with any of these things. It doesn't mean I'm cursed by God. It just means that I have a lot of enemies in this world, and that's because that's my lot in life. That's what I'm doing for the Lord. So it's to be expected. I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining. Because I know I'm not alone. And before I end this video, I got friends out there who are calling priests and stuff because they're actually getting demonically attacked by shadow figures now in their room. I've been through that years ago. So, they're trying to convert to Christianity now, and they're being attacked literally. And they're calling me up saying, what do I do? What do I do? And I'm like, calm down. Okay, call the priest. It's nothing new. It's not something that happens to everybody all the time. It's rare, but it means you have a bigger calling, or you really piss Satan off. So, don't fret. Just get right with God, So anyway, let me go because I gotta get back to work. But Have a good Memorial Day, and don't forget what this day stands for. All the people who gave their life so that you and I could have a free country, freedom of religion. Yeah. Don't let Biden steal that from you.